"You've done it," Elias said without looking up. "Now, come back." Slowly, returning to his body was even harder than leaving it, but with Elias's guidance, Marvin mastered the technique. Soon, he was able to project himself at will, his astral form moving through the world unseen. Elias taught him how to use this ability to influence others. The confusion may be powerful, but their minds are not immune to suggestion. If you can plant the seed of doubt, of mistrust, they will turn on one another. Marvin practiced relentlessly, targeting small groups of animals at first, then moving on to humans. Each time, he grew stronger, more precise. One night, he and Elias decided to test his abilities on a faction of the Confusion's mystics, who were meeting in a hidden chamber beneath an abandoned temple. Marvin projected himself into the room, his ethereal form invisible to the mystics. He focused on one of the leaders, planting a single thought in his mind: "They are plotting against you." The effect was immediate. The leader's eyes darted suspiciously around the room, his voice rising as he accused another mystic of betrayal. The argument escalated into a heated confrontation, and within moments, the meeting descended into chaos. Marvin returned to his body, breathless but exhilarated. "It worked," he said, a grin spreading across his face. Elias nodded, though his expression was serious. "Good, but you must be careful. They will sense what you're doing if you're not careful, and they will come for you." Elias's warning proved prophetic. The Confusion soon discovered Marvin's interference. One evening, as he and Elias prepared to leave the cabin for another mission, the air grew heavy, charged with an unnatural energy. "They're here," Elias said, his voice tense. "We have to go. Now." The two of them fled into the forest, the sound of footsteps and guttural whispers echoing behind them. The Confusion's agents moved swiftly, their dark forms barely visible among the trees. Marvin's heart pounded as he and Elias ran, the terrain growing steeper with each step. They reached the edge of a cliff, the ground dropping sharply into darkness below. "There's no way down," Marvin shouted, panic rising in his chest. Elias scanned the area, his eyes narrowing. "We'll have to jump. Trust me." Before Marvin could protest, Elias grabbed his arm and leapt. The fall was chaotic, branches and rocks scraping against them as they tumbled down the mountainside. Marvin lost all sense of direction, his body battered and bruised. When they finally landed, the ground beneath them was cold and smooth, unlike any surface Marvin had ever felt. He opened his eyes and gasped. They were in a vast underground cavern, illuminated by a soft, otherworldly light. In the distance, towering structures of crystal and stone rose from the cavern floor, their spires glowing faintly. Where are we?" Marvin asked, his voice trembling.